going to be doing a favorites video in quarantine. The favorite products that I have been loving since being able to not resume our regular lives in the real world. Favorites. Okay, so first of all, I want to thank you guys for tuning into my channel. I love you guys so much. If you guys want to subscribe, if you like me, if you love my crinkly background, then go do so if you wish. Hi. Also, my crinkly background, I set this up and I was like, oh my god, I need to iron it or something. I don't know, but it kind of looks cool. I feel like it looks kind of cool in the back. So if you think it's trashy, cool. But I kind of like it. I don't know. I like the vibe of it. I feel like it's like a metallic... Cool, let's get into this. So the very first thing that I have been absolutely loving is Carmex. I have used a lot of lip chaps in my life. A lot of lip balms, a lot, okay? I've literally tried them all brands. And I always come back to Carmex. I first found out about Carmex when Trish Paytas was talking about getting lip injections and her lips get really dry. She's like, Carmex saved her life. And I was like, you know what, maybe I should try it, right? If it's good enough for like lip injections, because I know how it is when you get lip injections, it's hard to keep them moist. Speak moistly to me. So I recently found this one in a squeezy tube. I always would use my little pot thing and you go like this. But then I found like it's kind of gross. Like when I just feel like it's like dirty to be like like all the time, like, and when I open the pot too, there's like, it collects dirt on it. So I'm so glad I found this squeezy tube. But Carmex is, to me, the best lip balm for my lips. I like the smell of it. A lot of people don't. It smells like, I don't even know, like what is even in here? It doesn't say. I would picture it like a bunch of bees or it doesn't smell like honey, but I feel like it has a hint of honey in it. I feel like they're like working away and they're like sweating. Do bees sweat? Okay, picture a beehive and the bees are working. They're in a colony. The queen is over there like, hello, like here's my stinger and my stripes. And the bees are like sweating, making the honey. That's what this smells like to me. Like it's kind of like sweat. It's like sweat. It's like bee sweat and honey. That's what this is. But it completely nourishes my lips. If I have dry, crusty lips and I put this on at night, I wake up in the morning and they're perfect, even in a couple hours. So my holy grail, especially in quarantine, has been this. Next, vitamin C. I think I've showed this in multiple favorites videos, but this has been my favorite in quarantine because I do not want to get sick in any way, shape, or form. So I take vitamin C to help my immune system. It says supports a healthy immune system. They are chewable. I have a terrible time swallowing pills. Like it's atrocious. So anything chewable, I'm happy with. So they basically look like this. They look like crap, but honestly, they don't taste bad. They taste like chalky oranges. Chalky, crunchy oranges that get stuck in your teeth. But I feel like they really do help my immune system. Even if I'm feeling like sniffly or if I feel like a cough coming on or if I just feel crappy in general. A few times in quarantine I felt like I feel like a cold's coming on. And I know specifically 2 times where I feel like a cold's coming on and I take some of these and it goes away. So I really love these so much. Especially just because there's so many germs and bad germs and scary germs in the air right now. I can wash my hands so much, I can sanitize so much, but I also want to keep my inside clean, you know? So that's what this is. The next one, I'm the hugest liar, okay? But can you listen to me? I purchased a drugstore foundation. I always go to Sephora and buy a foundation and I spend like $50 on a foundation. Like I'll literally buy 3 things at Sephora and they're like $200, please. I'm like, what? So I've been reaching towards more drugstore things, especially because when I go get like essential groceries, it's usually at like Walmart or something like that, where there's like drugstore makeup there. During this time, like you can't go to a mall or anything. I mean, I can shop online, but I would never buy or try a foundation for the first time, me color matching online. That's just me, like I'm scared. So when I'm like grabbing my essentials, I'll go to the makeup section and I'll just grab, that's what happened here. Just grabbed, I was like, okay, that brand, grab it. And I grabbed this and I used it and hated it. I was like, this sucks. Like this is the worst foundation. As soon as I started putting it on my face, I was like, I hate this like so much. And then I tried it again, and I think another time, 3 different times. One of them I was in a tutorial doing it. Literally hated this. I hate it. I was like, it's so streaky. It doesn't blend. Like it's disgusting. Like I hated this foundation. Sheer, I just was like, hated this foundation. Okay, then I realized my beauty blender was dirty. So, literally, this foundation had nothing to do with that. My beauty blender needed to be cleaned. That's why it wasn't dispersing the product evenly, because my beauty blender was like packed full of crap. Here I'm talking about like, ooh, like support your immune system, and my beauty blender is the most germ thing in this house. So clean your beauty blenders, clean your brushes. Clean my beauty blender, and I just had to apply a little bit more for my liking. It is sheer, like it's a hydrate foundation. It's meant for like a natural everyday makeup, and I'm used to like a full coverage like mask on my face, so I think that's where I was basing it off of. But after wearing this in the proper way and using clean products and dispersing it evenly and setting it properly and going throughout the day and wearing it and seeing, like I'm wearing it right now, I love this foundation. It is like flawless on my skin. Like, look at this. And I feel like because I would always wear like such a heavy coverage foundation, you would see a lot right here, especially my fine lines, and under here you would see my fine lines, and I have a little bit of wrinkles here. You would just see those because it would just fall right into those places. And this, because it's a lighter foundation, even though I'm applying a little more, it still has that light consistency. It doesn't fall and sink into my smile lines as much, and I haven't had filler in those smile lines for a long time, so I kind of need to get that filler back, but I feel like I don't even need to because I feel like it was like the heavy coverage foundation I was wearing that was making it look like that. A lot of my pictures on Instagram, I'm wearing heavy coverage foundation and people are like, oh, your mustache is showing, and it's like literally my fine lines. It's not a mustache. I mean, I have a mustache, but you can see the fine line. I just like this foundation a lot. I hated it to start with, but I hope you guys can see that your first impression of anything in life you can hate or not like, but you just gotta get to know, or maybe get to know in a different way or in a different setting or something. So, oh my god, I didn't even say what foundation is. We love me. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Hydrate and Smooth, and it has SPF 18 in it, and I have 110 porcelain, and I feel like it matches me perfectly. Please feel free to tell me if it doesn't. I'm not like going to the mall or going to the movies or stuff like that, so I feel like just like a light foundation, especially because it looks good on camera, is for me. Okay, let's move on to hydration. This is wonderful. Okay, this is what I would always use for tattoos. This is Lubriderm Original Lotion, and I put this everywhere, but I feel like it does have a like a grandma smell, but it really moisturizes my hands because I'm washing my hands so much and sanitizing my hands. My hands are getting so dry. My hands used to be really smooth because I love lotion, but I think just all the sanitizer and everything on them is making them really dry, but this is helping. And this is really good for tattoos as well if you want to like brighten them up. It's dermatologist tested, normal to dry skin. It's enriched with vitamin B and skin essential moisturizers. We love that. It locks in moisture, and it's non-greasy, and that's what I really like. It really is. Like, I know lots of lotions, you're like, you just like grease everywhere. This is not like that, especially because I do lotion, and then I like adjust my top or something, and I feel like it's like, but this is great. I love Lubriderm. So this is an essential in quarantine because of our dry ass skins. Highlight, and this is a sample highlight, or a mini version. This in particular is the Becca Champagne Pop. This is one that I've used for years, but I recently started using it again. I really got out of using highlight. I felt like when I would put it on, I didn't like how it looked on me for like months and months, almost like a year. I put it on, I'm like, I don't like that. Like, I don't like it. So I stopped using highlight. I also stopped using blush for a long time too. I would just bronze and contour. But recently I started being bored in quarantine. I was like, let's put some highlight all over my face. And I got back into it. And I think it's this that made me fall back in love. Like, this is my favorite highlighter. So this is Champagne Pop. Becca, love this so much. Another thing I've been obsessed with is puzzles, like jigsaw puzzles. Love them so much. I've done lots of them. I've shown you guys on Snap, on Instagram story, on the vlog channel, but you can get puzzles. People ask me all the time where I get them. I get them a lot for Christmas, and my dad goes to Puzzle Master. Michael's has really good ones. I got these two when I was getting essentials. I just went and grabbed down the game and puzzle aisle. So these ones are at Walmart. This one's 1,000, this one's 750, and these are the next ones I'm going to be doing. I like vibrant colored ones, different puzzles, but honestly, when you have so much time on your hands and you're just like sitting there, instead of just me just like sitting and watching a movie, I much prefer just like doing a puzzle. And if I'm having anxiety, there was a little bit in quarantine where I was having really bad anxiety, and what would help me was coloring, doing puzzles, journaling. I think it's just really fun to do, honestly, is make pictures out of cuteness. Woo! Okay, just some other random things that I have been loving. First are these mini little tripods, because one of the things I've been doing a lot is vlogging and videos, and I've been doing a lot of that in this month. And my boyfriend got me these like mini tripods because my mini tripod sucks, and you can literally bend it to fit. I have another one, it's the exact same one, and it is set up right now over my ring light. Like my big tripod broke like literally the day, it was either the day of or the day after he got these for me, which was perfect because instead of just setting my camera up on the tripod, I just wrap it around there like this and it stays, and it's so perfect, like the perfect time. So this is what I use, and they are by UB Size, those sweaty honeybees hard at work. And there is an attachment. So this one I use for selfies, and then this one that I have set up I use for vlogging and my main channel, what I'm doing right now. And this is for your phone. So your phone goes here, let me just show you. So you just go like this. Oh my goodness. So you go like this, and you go like this, and you go like this. You see this? Oh my God. Like I cannot, look at this. And then you're just, hi. So I can either go like this and take a selfie like this, or I can go like this and set it up and make it go this way, or I can go down and make it go like this. Like I just love this. But I've tried a lot of different tripods and the mini ones, and this brand so far so good. I've been using them for about a month and I love them. They're so sturdy. Even the bottoms of them there are like grippy like that. Love, love, love. Okay, another one I've been loving is lemon water. I know it seems so simple, but because I'm literally just sitting in quarantine, I'm like, why not have a pop? Why not have this? Like I'm just like sitting here and I'm like, pop, 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 sugar, 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 order Starbucks to my house, order Tim Hortons, order this, order bubble tea. And I'm like, cool, now I feel like I'm gaining weight. And I'm like thinking to myself, like literally that's probably why, because you just keep ordering sugary drinks every freaking day. So I thought, why not I just get more water intake into me, girl, and some fruit. I was gonna say vegetable. Hi, some more fruit into your world. And it's really healthy to drink a lot more water. So I just get a pitcher, and I showed how to do it on the vlog channel. I will link that video in the description box down below if you want to know how I make it. And then I just keep it in my fridge, and I just keep refilling it with water until like the lemons get gross. Then I will just keep replacing it. But it's honestly, it's refreshing to have the option of either lemon water or just cold water in my fridge, you know? So that's another thing that I've been absolutely loving. And when people come over too, I'm like, lemon water? And they're like, yeah, bitch, like what? Another thing is Skip the Dishes. I want to give a big shout out to Skip the Dishes. Not sponsored by anything in this video, but honestly, I appreciate Skip the Dishes so much. You don't know how much you appreciate something, or maybe you do, but it's always that quote, but it's so true until like you either need it or it's gone. You know what I mean? So can't go to restaurants right now. I love going to restaurants. Can't go to, I mean, a lot of fast food places are still open. Like I can go to the drive-thru through anything because pretty much everything's open, but not everything is open, but they are open, but just for like Skip the Dishes and Uber Eats and stuff like that, DoorDash. I have Skip the Dishes and I am in love. Like I've always liked Skip the Dishes. I've always been like, oh, I'm lazy today, let's just skip the dishes something. But in my morning routine now in quarantine is literally waking up and ordering Skip the Dishes, like espresso shot or like a tea or like a breakfast sandwich or something like that, when normally I would wake up and like get in my car and go through the drive-thru and grab one. I still could do that, but just the convenience of it. And there are lots of days where like I'll get groceries at the grocery store, but I don't want to always go to the grocery store because I don't want to keep going out, you know what I mean? So a lot of times I'll just be like, I'll just order something just so you can be like contactless and they can make it, somebody can pick it up at the door, bring it to me, leave it at the front door, and I don't even have any contact, bring it in and eat. And I will tell you that every single time, literally every single time in quarantine that I've ordered something like that, they write on the bag, the packaging or the receipt or something like that, they'll write on it, thank you so much for supporting us in this time. And that I'm like, they're still open, they still need to make money. Like these Skip the Dishes need to make money, the drivers still need to make money, they need to make their living and support their family and themselves, and these businesses aren't open to the public. So by you choosing them on Skip the Dishes or whatever website or app you use, it's supporting their families and their businesses and everything, especially local. Like I've just ordered a lot of things on Skip the Dishes and they literally are like, thank you so much for supporting us during this time. A lot of people will even give like a discount codes, or like, thank you for choosing us as your Skip the Dishes meal, like here's a code for next time, thank you. Or like I've had free stuff, they're like, here's free appetizer, like for choosing us, thank you so much, we support you, we appreciate you. Or Boston Pizza yesterday, just a salad, and they were like, we had an extra garlic bread, so we just thought we would give it to you, smiley face. And I'm like, and they're like, thank you for supporting us and choosing us. Like I don't know, I just to me, like having an app and you just like click a button, you're like, oh whatever, I'm gonna order garlic bread or whatever, you're like boom, and then it comes to your door, you're like, thank you, right, and you pay. But now I feel like it's so much more appreciative, you know, like even the drivers going out still continuing to work, like now hopping through all these hoops, and even restaurants having to do like all these things. Like I just feel like I appreciate a lot more. So I just wanted to say that. I don't know, like I really do. The very last thing I'm loving is saving money. Said me never, but girl, I haven't got my nails done, saves money. My hair saves money. Like I was about to start getting lash extensions again. My tanning, my waxing, my lip filler, like even just like me being bored at home and I'm like, oh, let's go to the mall. Something as simple as that, or like, I'm gonna go look at Urban Planet, or let's go to Dollarama. Stuff like that, like these things I'm not doing. Or like my mom will be like, hey, you wanna go to Giant Tiger or something like that? And we're like, yeah, and then my total will be like $100. And I'm like, oh, okay. But these things I'm not doing, or even going out regularly, my gas, like I don't use any gas. Like, so a lot of these things, I'm like, I spend a lot on, I feel like I want to say unnecessary things, but I'm like, are they unnecessary because I like them? All I can say is I'm not going to change who I am because I still love my hair and my nails and everything like that, and I will still always do that. But right now, I'm liking that because I'm like, do I need it? I like it for right now is what I'm trying to say. We are happy. So you guys, let me know in the comments down below what your favorite things are, products or just things that you guys are loving in quarantine during this time. And I hope you guys have a really good day. You guys deserve to be happy today, and I will talk to you guys all in my next video. Bye guys.